To Rashid Alvi from the Congress, who's also with us. Javed Saab, your first response.
Barka, allow me to say something at the very outset. I wonder if anybody has mentioned it. Because I have been noticing that when this whole nation was waiting for the verdict with bated breath, they were less concerned about what will be the verdict. They were more concerned what will happen when the verdict comes.
That's right.
And I think we have to appreciate, we have to feel very proud and happy that however controversial the verdict may be for some people, the fact remains that the nation has behaved in a very civilized, matured and decent manner. That has to be appreciated, and we should heave a sigh of relief that we are not what we were 20 years back. First of all, that's a major thing to happen.
Javed Akhtar, you were completing your point. Now you're hearing the BJP talking about this being the beginning of the building of a mandir. However, the court seems to want, and both judges talk about this, the historic tradition of Hindus and Muslims offering prayers alongside at this site. And they seem to be pushing us, the country, in that direction. Do you sense any opportunity at all right now for reconciliation, for the Muslims to maybe say, and I'm not sure if SRQ Ilyas is still with us, we'll go to him if he is, for the Muslims to say that, all right, let's build, you build your temple, we'll build our mosque, let's coexist.
I suppose that is what the court is suggesting in a subtle manner. Obviously, Justice Sacha will be able to talk about the detail and the nitty-gritty of the verdict. But on the whole, as a layman, I can say that I feel that there is an effort for reconciliation in the verdict.
You feel that?
And now it made me sad when I heard both the parties, Mahasabha, Hindu Mahasabha lawyer and Mr. Jilani, who is the lawyer of the Waqf, that both of them were saying in their own capacity that they will go to the Supreme Court. So we'll go back to square one. I think what the court has left half done, we should, as civil society, complete it and finish this matter. Now, if the Muslims have been given 1/3 of the land, I think they have the right to make a mosque there, and rest of in 2/3 land there can be a temple, and that will be wonderful.
So you're saying it would be a wonderful thing if a mandir and a masjid could come up on that. Shahid Siddiqui actually was taking the opposite view, saying so disappointed, he's lost his faith in the judiciary.
No, but I also said the same thing.
Ek minute, Shahid Saab. Sitaram Yechuri joining us now. Sitaram, your first up, you are saying actually koi harj nahi if the two communities can come together.
They must. I mean, enough is enough. We can go on nitpicking, we can go on saying things which are right, many of them are right. But there are many right things. There are many facts in any relationship. You know, we have to rise above things. We have to let go certain things. We have to, in individual relationship. That's true of the community. That is of groups,
so you're
of
saying
people,
leave
of
the past.
country.
You're saying bhul jaiye ab jo hua.
नहीं, बरखा भूलने सिंपल बात है, मैं कह रहा हूँ ये ठीक है. जैसे वहाँ चबूतरे पे राम को करते थे, मॉस्क वॉज ए मॉस्क. अगर अच्छी बननी है तो चबूतरे पे राम का बने.
अरे इधर बन जा रहे हैं. What is this? Is this the end of the world? आसमान गिर पड़ेगा, जमीन फट जाएगी, नहीं होगा.
I mean, you
ultimately, sorry.
But what about the point that there can be no reconciliation without
truth? I am saying that if RSS...
No, this is not about the demolition, sir.
No,
this is about India moving on.
All that is included, but killing of hundreds of people is part of that.
Let's not shout. The country has been dignified, so can we be.
I think we are deliberately wanting to condone a thing. It's become a political issue, therefore no political party is willing to take a stand. I can understand that thing. Even Sitaram, for example, let the court decide. What is the court to decide? Is this a matter for court to decide? Nobody wants to take it because it has a political implication.
Okay, I need to take a break, but you believe, Javed Saab, that we need to move on and not get...
Here we are. When RSS and BJP, who are on the extreme right, they are saying that they respect this judgment. What does this judgment say? That Muslims also have a claim to this land.
Joint title
right?
holding.
Okay. Now, all we are talking, as Justice Chacha, that you are doing the same thing. What they are doing. They want Grabbaga, let them take it. As long as you have a place for a mosque, make it right there. They are not opposing it. And if they oppose, then they are opposing this verdict.
Absolutely. Well, Javed Akhtar believes it's time for both communities to come together. We should not quibble over what the exact place is. Justice Sachar says that is injustice to what happened in 1992. No. Sir, I have to take a break. I have to take a break. We'll be back. All right, Javed Akhtar, there is the BJP on the one hand, which says that this is about the grand Ram Mandir. There is Owaisi Saab on the other hand, who says that we never asked for this 1/3. And if the Supreme Court says that sari zameen Hinduon ki hai, so be it. But we didn't ask for this.
You see, it makes me very sad, whatever I have heard from both the gentlemen, using terms like battle and war. Even if you win the war, you are winning the war from whom? And for what? With your own people. We are all Indians. We have to reconcile our differences. We don't have to have battles and wars. How can we live happily? How can we survive? How can we flourish?
I am using it in a metaphorical sense.
Yes.
I am using it in a
Another thing on the other
sense.
side.
Owaisi Saab, I'll just let you clarify.
On the other side,
yeah.
What disputed structure? That was a mosque which was broken. Okay, doesn't matter. It happened. People felt bad. Times have passed. Don't call it disputed structure. It was a mosque. It was demolished. It was a very inhuman, indecent, barbaric act. But it has happened. There are many barbaric acts that have happened in history. Can we keep on thinking about them? Let us move forward. Let us reconcile with reality that life is changing, the world is changing. Our children, our next generation has to look forward, not backward.
So you're disappointed with both responses.
This is an offer that I suppose all the concerned parties should respect. That, okay, let there be a temple, let there be a mosque, and it will be an ideal thing to happen.
Owaisi Saab, quick response to that before I get Mukul Rohtagi.
If there is only one temple there, if there is only a mosque, that is not that beautiful.
Thoughts before we take a break?
Well, I believe that no issue and no land and no dispute can be more important than the country. That is more important, the nation. Hypothetically speaking, if party A would have been given all the land, do you think it would have created great goodwill? If party B would have won the case unconditionally, then it would have created very good atmosphere. And if it happens after 10 years, that one party gets all the land, that will create goodwill, that will evolve integration, harmony, self-respect in different groups of people. No, this is the best solution available. You refuse, okay, you have all the right. I mean, you are the citizen of a free country, democratic country, you have the right to the good.
You're saying this is much better than one on the other side winning.
All right, after 10 years, suppose, hypothetically, you win, whether Mahasabha or Mr. Jilani, whoever, they win this case. So, will it be wonderful? Will it be great for the country? Will it make us better people, a better country, a better society? The answer is no.